Hello lovey-doveys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm working on two pieces at once. I have my paints all mixed up. I have how they are mixed up below. And we're going to jump right in. We're going to make it a short one today. So I have a request to do all purples with all 5 interferences. That's what's going on here. So I have from Colourarte the Bling It interference powders, which are red, violet. You won't be able to see them in the camera. You'll see them after the painting's done when I do the close-up. Green, blue, and gold. They need to be on top of a darker color for you to be able to see them. Okay, they work the best when they're on top of a darker color. You can't see them a little bit when they're not, but not anywhere near what they truly represent. Also from Colourarte, from the new Dragonfly kit, I have Papillon, which is a very beautiful light purple, purpley blue. This is like a light lavender, the hydrangea with this, I believe, has a blue color shift in it, and the Papillon has a violet color shift to it. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, one thing that's fun with these primary elements that I wanted to tell you guys that I don't normally remember to tell you is you can take these colors, either the interference colors or the regular, let's see, do I have one out? I don't think I have one out here. A regular primary elements color. I have 2 of them mixed here. I have, this is Coralberry. No, this is Sunset. No, Coralberry. I was right. Coralberry, right? This is the color called Coralberry. You can take some of that color and let's say you wanted it a little darker. You can add in a red and make your own color. You could take some of the Passion, which is a beautiful, it's like a bright violet with a shift to it, like a violet shift. You could take some of that, add it in there, and make your own colors with these. That's why a lot of people like them. Okay, so now this color went from having a slight violet to it to having a really strong violet to it. There's so much you can do with them besides just pouring. It's just amazing. But anyway, back to what we're talking about here. So I have those 2 from the new kit. I'm going to be using a color called Passion by Colourarte. That's a primary element color. The difference between a Bling It and a primary element is a Bling It can be used in resin or acrylic pouring. The primary elements are for acrylic pouring. Now, some of them, you can get them to dissolve in resin, the primary elements, but they really don't dissolve all the way. It looks like they do, but you'll have specks of color in your end piece. So that's the difference between the Bling It and the primary elements, okay? So because these new Dragonfly kits are made primarily with the interference Bling It colors, they fall under the Bling It category, and they can be used both in resin and in acrylic. Okay, so you do, per Leslie, she said you do have to pre-dissolve them a little tiny bit. I saw Jen Neal do a pour and she just put it right in resin and it melted right away. So again, they're just gorgeous. So we have those two. I have Brilliant Purple from Liquitex. And then, I don't know, I did show you Passion. Okay. And then Dioxazine Purple. So that's going on this right here. For the heart, I'm going to be doing some blues. And maybe an orange. I'm not sure yet on this one. But first we're going to put down some white paint. That's going to be the first thing that we do. This is an 8-inch round that I'm working on. And this heart is about 10 inches, I would say. Just a wood heart I got at the store. Okay. I think I mentioned that these are the colors. Everything will be listed in the description, how I mixed them up. It's just I did 20 million videos saying how I mix my colors and showing people. Now it's just time to move on and just put it in the description. But if you're ever confused, there's always videos. You could click on my video tab and go back a little bit. There's tons of videos where I show mixing, and I will link one at the end of this video. So my white is House Paint by Walmart, from Walmart. I'm using my favorite new tape. I'm so happy I found this. It's on Amazon. I did put it in my shop. It's called Sharp Lines tape. Because these wood panels, I like to protect the sides. You need a good tape that won't lift. And this stuff just works magnificently. It is a little more pricey, but it is really wide and a double thick roll. So 13 bucks may seem like a lot for tape, but for me, it saves me a lot of sanding. Trust me. So I'll pay it. There's also a link for the primary elements and for the Bling It colors in the description. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys and do my puddles. I will tell you the order that I put them in when I get back. It's just boring watching all of that. Okay, so here's how it went. Dioxazine Purple. Papillon. Nope. Dioxazine Purple. All 5 interferences. Hydrangea, Papillon, Passion, Brilliant Purple. And now we're going to hit it with the black cell activator because that was the request. How exciting. Let's zoom you guys in so you can see what's going on. I'm working on my Loli Vefe mat today. I want you to see those cells erupt. My cell activator is American Floetrol with Carbon Black Paint by Golden. And since I'm using a black cell activator, the last color in my puddle needed to be a lighter color. If I put that Dioxazine Purple last, it would get lost under that black. So that's why I chose to use the Brilliant Purple. All right, so here we go. I'm going to blow the 2 ends first because Moose, one of my subscribers, asked me to do that one time and I remembered, but she wanted me to do it on a Dutch pour, so you're getting it on a bloom instead. All right, here we go. Okay. So we got that first. Now we're going to spin her around. Should have used my Lazy Susan for this. We will do the end petals first on a Dutch pour trace. But first we're going to do this because I want to see if it helps with the design at all. All right, so now I'm going to pull out Ye Turkey Baster, my top of the line tool. And I'm going to get into these hard to reach areas. So for example, drip on the white heart. Good thing it's not done yet. Right here. You blow in the center, it'll make a bunch of cells. And I'm going to flip her around. Mouthful of paint is always very pleasant. And now we're going to let it sit for a minute so that the paint can rise up from that center there. If I were to tilt right now, my design would be ruined because this paint is still stuck down on the wood and my design here would roll over it and pull it all out of whack. So we need to wait a minute. So I'm going to wait about 2 minutes. Okay, it's about a minute. And this has to be the most beautiful bloom I have ever made. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. I want to try to get that little mess off that I made when I was blowing. I'm going to try to tilt in a way that allows me to keep these shapes. Because they're absolutely gorgeous. All right, here we go. And because I spread my white paint out like this, I don't have to tilt as much as if you leave that big pillow in the center. Oh my goodness, Charlotte, this is your piece. If you don't want it, let me know right away because this is a goner. I'm telling you right now, this is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Try to get this. Oh yeah. I'll be stopping right there on that one. All right, Charlotte, there's your color theme. There it is. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so that one's done. Now let's go on to the heart, okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to do, I think, a blue and orange. Blue, red, orange. I know it sounds weird, but just go with me here. Okay, I went with the same color theme except I added hot pink in. Okay, I gotta go quick here because I'm losing my puddles. I'm trying to go off the side. And into the center. So even though it's level, I put it too close to the edge. All right, so here we go. It's one. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come over this way. I'm going to get rid of this big cup of white paint that's teetering on the edge of my table. Tell you, sometimes I amaze myself with the stupidity that comes out of myself. Oh, boy. Okay, so let me tell you something else. Let's say you blow this around and you don't like exactly how it is. You could also add a little more cell activator here, blow it out. You could add another bloom here or there. You don't have to be finished after the first initial blow. Okay? But this is gorgeous and I'm not messing with it. So now I'm going to get my turkey baster out again. Let me make sure that you guys are just still on camera, which you are. And the thing is, I want to show you something. These big, you see that big air bubble right there? You got to get rid of those before you tilt or do anything else, because first of all, you're going to have a big white spot right there. Look at how stubborn that one is, huh? And the thing is that it'll mess up the design. So you have to get rid of those before you tilt, those really big ones. You could try torching it. A lot of times they don't like to pop. Like, say, that really does not want to pop. I made another one there and it just wants to sit there. So we're going to leave that alone. All right, so yeah, it's gone now. So now I'm going to use my turkey baster to get into the tight areas. All right, and I got to tilt it a little bit, or turn it around, I mean. I get some nice cells from doing that. It's got to be careful that you don't have drippy hands while you're working over your piece, because I'm notorious for dripping into my paintings. Okay, we're going to come around one more time. This is really gorgeous. Oh, wow. You know, I am my own worst critic. I'm telling you, these two blooms I think are the best that I've ever done. And I've done some pretty ones, but you know, we are very hard on ourselves, and I always find fault in everything that I do. So when I finally do something that I really, really love, then I'm just over excited about it. That may not be your thing, and that's fine. A lot of things, I don't like ring pours. You know, they're just not my thing. I don't like the design on them. I do them once in a while. But, you know, certain looks I just don't like. My husband hates cells. Hates them. Believe it or not. So, He likes just a nice flowing composition, and I know a lot of people are like that. So it is what it is. It's what you like. But anyway, we are ready to tilt this baby. So again, because I spread out my white paint, I don't have to tilt that much off. It makes things a lot easier. I just want a little negative space on this heart. So we're going to go that way, and then we're going to go up. Right here, it's like stuck. There we go. So we have to get rid of some of the paint. All right. Oh, wow. Wowee. Okay, I'm done. I am done. Let me just... feel like these cups are not in the right place. Okay. There we go. I'm done. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up and let you go. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop with available artwork. If you see something in a video that you like that I made that's not in the Etsy shop, just contact me, ARTBYTAMMY@yahoo.com, and I will get right back to you. Check out my Facebook group, United We Pour. It's in the description below, along with the links to the Colourarte pigments, the Bling It, and the new Dragonfly kit, the primary elements. I have 20% off coupon. No minimum purchase is required, so you could buy one color and get the 20% off. Check that out. The Loli Vefe matte link is there. Amazon shop. All that stuff. Okay? So, hold on 1 minute. So, here's a view with the lights on. There's that one. And here's the other one. Then it's just going to look bananas underneath resin. All right, and now here is the lights off view. And I do this because you just get a better view of the interferences. Once they go under resin in the daylight, they just light up. So you'll see greens and blues and reds and violets, and I didn't use any of those colors. You know, as far as like a primary element that was green or a violet tube paint or blue. You see the blue in there. Those are the interference colors. And the sparkle is just, see all that blue and green? Sparkle is just amazing. Those together with the primary elements and a couple of regular tube paints, pure magic. My friends, pure magic. So there's that. And then here is the heart. Let's check it out. So you got some gold showing up there. Reds and violets and greens and blues, same thing. Sorry, I'm trying to take a screenshot at the same time it's showing you guys this. I think it's beautiful. And I hope you guys do too. If you haven't already, would you please subscribe? Click the like and the notification bell. Check your bell. Make sure it's on all. I know a lot of people have been telling me they're not getting notified, and then they check and they see that their notification bell is on personalized. So anyway, there goes the flash to my battery. Oh boy, just in time. I hope you guys all have a great night. Before my phone dies, let me just say happy pouring.